Stream for... of Assassin Sundays. I'm here with Dan. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Continue. Memory block 2. Oh, that's something I never considered. I still have my old save data. From when I first played this when it first came out. God knows how many years ago.
15, nearly.
Ah.
It's the 15th anniversary this year, and there's hints and rumours of a rematch.
Seb is here. He says, Hitman's beliefs. Right. Options. Oh, you can replay the story, can't you?
I believe so, yes.
General graphics and sound options. SFX volume. Voice volume. Let's lower the volume a bit so we can be heard better.
Yeah.
They'll never let me go.
Seb, how is the sound? Can you confirm that everything works well for you on your end? On the audience? There don't seem to be
subtitles on this one. Let's have a look at
better, but the ambient sound is loud. Hard to tell until you play the game. Okay. HUD elements. Yeah. Maybe it's there. Interface. Yeah, Control HUD, weapon item, GPS system. Oh god, I hope there are subtitles.
There might be subtitles automatically, who knows?
Yeah. Controls. Right. Memory locked. Oh, memory block 1. Oh, I don't appear to have, Right, hold on. Exit Animus.
The modern day.
How is our voices on... How is the quality of our microphone voices? Good? Because... voices are good. Good.
Have you forgotten how to sit, Mr. Miles?
Have you forgotten how to sit, Mr. Miles? He says. Quit game. What a... Are there seriously no subtitles? Well, we might as well start again from the beginning, since it does. Huh. Mr. Miles. Huh.
Yes.
Right, okay, we'll start from scratch then. We'll start from scratch, but we'll try and be as quick as we can. Because it seems that, of all things to omit, there are no subtitles in a video game. A high-profile one at that.
Yes, but it was their first entrance into what became the Assassin's Creed franchise. That's got a movie, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
With Michael Fassbender.
Indeed.
Oh my god, they have my faces.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
He can't got
Desmond,
a problem.
I need
Can't
you to
enter
try
into the
and
memory, too much
relax.
trauma.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I mean,
Let me
you
try and
could go on the actual Twitch broadcast and you'd hear it then,
Listen to
but
the
you'd
sound
also
of
be a
my
good
voice.
10 seconds or so
Recognize that what you're
behind.
seeing isn't real.
Yeah,
Just a
and
picture
I'd
of
also
the
be
past.
hearing myself, which is really
can't hurt you.
disconcerting.
Yeah, that is very distracting.
Damn it. It's not working.
Give it a moment, Miss Stillman. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
So what has been your experience with Assassin's
That's
Creed
enough,
before?
Miss Stillman.
My
We need to pull him
experience
out.
is
Now.
all of Odyssey,
All right.
a fair chunk of Valhalla,
We're going to try and
and
bring you out now.
a tiny bit of Rogue.
Yeah. I played all of them up to Black Flag, and then I think I gave up partway through Rogue.
Yeah.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
I'm a lot more familiar with the more
Now,
modern day,
I just saved your
sort of
life.
much more
Saved my life?
RPG.
You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I think
I
am
don't
gonna have
even
to go
know
into
you
the
people.
Twitch stream because
Why are you
I have
doing
no
this to
clue
me?
what's going on.
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Sorry about that.
Information?
I have no
I'm
idea
a
how to
bartender,
fix
for
that.
Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
Okay.
We know who you are, what you are.
Seb says Animus
I don't know what
sounds
you're
like a
talking
Roman
about.
anime.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something
am
that my
Animus,
employers want.
son of
Locked
Animatus.
away in that head.
I'll tell you what, I'll
of
try
yours.
not to talk
But I'm
during
not an
cutscenes
assassin.
in conversations,
Not
so that we
anymore.
don't have to hear
Yes, your
ourselves.
file
And you
indicated
could
as
probably
much.
just mute the
Something about an escape.
broadcast for gameplay
Most
if you wanted
fortunate
to.
for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
Oh, can
I
you
am
get
not
to
going
the
back in there.
Twitch
Then
broadcast?
we'll
Okay.
I'm
induce
on
a
Twitch
coma
broadcast. I
and
can't hear
continue
anything
our
on that.
work.
Is that
When
just
we're
me?
done, you'll be left to die.
It's not muted.
Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this
Seb,
approach
what about
saves
you?
us time.
Can you hear what's being said?
You're insane.
Well, I assume you can.
So what
because
is
you
it,
said
Mr.
Animus sounds
Miles?
like a Roman anime.
Live or die?
Yeah.
Lie down.
That might be on your end then.
Yeah, I was having this problem last time and I have no idea what the problem actually is.
A wise decision.
Maybe, because you've plugged your microphone in, your computer has routed the speaker output to your microphone and not your speakers. You might want
Where
to
am
check
I?
that. That does
You're
sometimes happen.
inside the Animus.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's a projector
Click
that
your
renders
audio thing
genetic
on the
memories in
taskbar.
3 dimensions.
Yeah, which is
Genetic
always,
memory.
Seems you'll need a
Fun.
bit of a tutorial.
Classic.
Very well. We'll
Microphone.
start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Just allowing
Yeah, sure.
What
Sorry?
if I told you that the
I'm
human
just
body
looking
not only housed an individual's
the
memory, but
First
the
one that
memories
came
of
up
his
was just like allow
ancestors
apps to
as
access
well?
microphone, and
Genetic
that was the only
memory,
option on there.
if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals
Yes.
know when and where to go?
Got it.
What to do?
Ah,
That's
is it
just animal
working now?
instinct.
Now you're
Yeah.
arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
The cutscene is slightly louder than you, but I think that's okay. Yeah, excuse me. We can lower the volume a
Data
bit
stream
later.
unstable.
If
Attempting
that
to
becomes a
restore
problem.
synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your
No, it's just
ancestors'
occurred to me.
memories.
I have
If
no
you
idea
ever
what
fall
Altair looks
completely
like
out of
without the
sync,
hood.
the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position.
I
You
don't
are
think
currently
anyone does.
dangerously close to desynchronization.
That's
Please
just
follow
what his
all
head looks
forthcoming
like to me.
instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus
Altair is the
utilizes a
hood, and the hood
puppeteering
is
concept to
Altair.
control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input. While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
Ah,
Good.
Or headbang to your heart's
Use your
content.
empty hand
Yep.
to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
sorry, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Why
Well
were there so
done.
many jar carriers in such a narrow column?
The Animus differentiates between two fundamental
Gets in
actions.
the way of the assassins,
Low
obviously.
profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
I haven't seen so many
We
jar
will
carriers
continue
since
your
Death Stranding.
synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Oh, right, I've got to hit the...
Good.
I had very little control over where he
Using your
landed
legs
in
button in
there.
high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target.
Won't you go where
However,
I want you?
be careful not to
Stop
bump
having
into
a will
anyone,
of your own.
for you can lose
Yep.
your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does. Well done.
Trace!
Yep.
The Animus will also provide other important
We've been holding
information.
a PS3
The
controller
social
for
status
so many
icon
years.
gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon.
Social status.
This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Nice and subtle, that.
Yep.
So we've a murderer nearby.
You inconspicuous hooded man, did you see anything?
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to
I'm
informed,
just
as
here for a
represented
walk.
by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable
Ignore
behavior
the blood
undertaken
dripping off
at
the
this
blade
time
of my sleeve.
will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke
I've
this
been
soldier.
painting.
Yes. Painting of Christ, our Lord and Saviour. What was it painting? Oh,
An
yes.
assassin! Kill him!
Notice how the social status
I need more
icon
red,
has
however.
changed to exposed. Use the latter and try to break the line of sight.
You have...
You ever hear of a painting that sound red? That's what I'm trying to do.
You can't hide from...
Excellent. The line of sight has
Being a
been
bit more
broken.
literal than being sozzled.
Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
To hell with this. I've better
This
things to
soldier's
do.
an idiot.
Yep.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent.
I like this
Being
car.
anonymous will
I think
fill
it's
your
scary.
synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish. Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
The passive use of your legs, also known as walking.
Yeah.
Good.
So what you gotta do is
fully
cup your
synced,
hands like
a new
this,
ability
and
is available
you're
to you.
no longer
Referred
suspicious.
to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions
Despite
of people
the
around him.
blood on your hands and the many weapons still clearly available.
Well done. Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life
Hey, there's
will
that
assist you with
Assassin's Creed.
staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization
way.
by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial.
Wouldn't mind a Mandalorian
The most
video
stable
game.
memory block
That'd be
will
good.
now be loaded.
Okay, can we get on with the story now, please, game?
No, you must hear more
Wait!
about how the animus
There must
works.
be another way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the Creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
Bit arrogant there.
Yep.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only
Roland
that I should be
Django
honored
game
to have
for
been
music
invited.
and Star Wars
The
Bounty
Master
Hunter.
believes
Yes,
the
I
Templars
do.
have found something beneath the Temple
I
Mount.
played it, but I remember
Treasure.
it.
I do not know.
I
All that
have it,
matters
I've
is the
still never
Master
played it.
considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Parkouring begin.
Yes.
There! That must be the Ark.
The Ark
Stabby
of
stabby.
the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals
I
at
just remember the
Masyaf.
song Salisbury Hill
Robert
and the
de
conviction
Sable.
that Peter
His
gave
life is mine.
Not with.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the
Is our
3rd.
greatest enemy.
Do not
And
compromise the
very French.
Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me. Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah. Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you
Oh, you
want?
fool.
Blood.
No! Don't!
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
They stand between us and it when you try to get away with sneaking into a screening of it.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Oh, okay, hold on, where are they? Oh, I've been thrown and I can't get back to them to aid my brethren.
Your confidence / arrogance has got them killed.
Yep. Ain't that just the way of things?
This is the way.
This is the way. Parkour!
Yeah. Apparently you can get around anywhere with parkour.
Yeah. Apparently the only requirement to call something... He sounds like someone pretending to be French. He does, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Apparently the only requirement to call a mode of movement parkour is you get from point A to point B as creatively as possible. So, parkour apparently has an incredibly broad definition.
Part of memory to a more recent one.
Ah. So if I got a bus to Chelmsley Wood in order to get another bus to Solihull instead of just getting one to Solihull, would that be parkour?
Altair, you've returned.
Raoul,
I think it's only with your body,
It is good
but
to see you
I
unharmed.
suppose you could.
I trust your mission was a success.
Yes, yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Is the
So,
master
who
in
are
his
you
tower?
killing?
Yes, yes,
No
buried
one
in his
yet.
books as always. No doubt he expects you.
my thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
I'll be getting on the bus using my body. I suppose you would. Alright, let's go, 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 go.
What would make someone move so quickly?
I'm sure the master would be happy with me getting my brethren killed and not retrieving the artifact.
Yeah. And also exposing our presence there to our enemies. And also making us look bad.
What's got him so bothered? He's going to hurt himself.
And me being sassed by a pretend Frenchman.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be walking onto the bus. I'm not trading sexual favours for transportation. You did once. Things aren't that desperate yet.
Oh my.
Oh.
Has he lost his mind?
He's going to hurt himself.
He's going to hurt it. Says, has he lost his mind? What possessed him to move so fast? The fact that we've got about God knows how many of these games to get through, and this one has no subtitles for Dan. How many Assassin's Creed games actually are there? There's this one.
I think there's 14 main series ones, and a few sort of. There's a mobile one and a couple of like 2D side scrollers as well.
Don't remind me, didn't even go to the right place.
He better not
Sorry.
cause any trouble.
Running.
Ah, he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of a sin.
My God, you look like a
Have you
sin
nothing better to do?
from Valhalla.
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library.
It's
Best
a good
hurry.
300 years earlier.
No doubt you're
yes.
eager to put your tongue
Perhaps
to
he's
his
a
boot.
descendant.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of
I
time
would
for
be
that
very
later.
surprised with how Valhalla
Brother.
ends, but spoilers.
Yeah.
And whatever you're thinking for me saying, but spoilers, you're probably wrong in your conclusions drawn from that.
Ah.
It is an honor.
I'll have forgotten by the time we get there.
The master waits within.
I have all of them, so, you know, there's no issue there. We will be able to play through all of these. Al-Mu'allam.
It might be worth sort of logging
Altair,
into Valhalla
Master.
just to see, because there's
come forward.
some
Tell
giveaways
me of
going
your
on at the
mission.
moment for the 15th anniversary.
I trust you have recovered the
Ah.
Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go
But
as
this game
expected?
came out half my life
It's our
ago.
ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not
I
enough.
know that feeling.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
I've had some
And Robert?
Yu-Gi-Oh related ideas
Escaped.
lately. I don't know if this chat method is the right way to
I
do
send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before.
Well, I don't
And
think
you return to me
it's an
with nothing but
inappropriate subject
apologies
for
and
my comment section.
excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word. This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Malik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Malik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favored failed to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forward.
Because I've thought of a Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D where instead of classes, players have Millennium items and your ability to win duels depend on the roll of a D20. I mean, it's a thought. I don't know how, So would you not actually play the card game in this?
Altair, it's good you've come.
We need your help.
What's happened? Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Did you hear about Kazuki Takahashi, by the way, Dan?
Yes, it was a surprise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. No, the DM decides what cards you and your opponent have. It's a lot of work for a DM, but it's interesting.
You think you can outrun me? Move or be trampled! Out of my damn way! Move or be trampled!
Oh, hold on, one to the
Damn it! Look out! Out of my damn way! Move, damn it! Move or be trampled!
It's funny, how should you say it? It must fence, like 15th century fences.
Yeah.
Please!
Oh yeah, we can still parry.
No!
How?
He dead.
Don't lose him!
Hey! I mostly parry killed during my time playing this game, I seem to remember.
In its effective method.
Come on.
I'm down.
I parry, just parry.
Eventually they will get tired and I can push them over with my big finger.
Yeah.
Ever Simpson boxing approach.
Don't just parry, think like Johnny Lawrence. I don't think that's really appropriate discourse for Twitch.
Kill the other
there's a guy behind you who's somewhat desperate to fight.
Yeah.
Of course, with how this is attacking, he's already stabbing you by the time they come to attack.
I mean, strike first, no mercy.
Break off the attack and return to Masya! Al-Mu'allim commanding!
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
All of you run away. It is my job to murder them all. Don't know why I'm sounding slightly French at times.
Altair, come. Al-Mu'allim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise planned for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough. Huh?
What's he running from?
Stand on that
so much
platform.
of your life as an assassin was spent climbing up ladders.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Did he just call him weak rubber? No, he said you have
Your
no
village
claim
lays
to it,
in ruins,
Robert.
and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
It's
Show this
Robertson
fool
Frank.
knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Oh, my leg!
Splat.
Ah! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
I think you meant to check in your phone
I'll stay
first.
behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Walk on beams. Okay. Am I supposed to zip line or walk on the rope? Or...
Zip line then beams, I believe.
Oh, the beam is there. I didn't see it. I wouldn't have thought that hay pile would be enough to cushion the fall. No, not at that height, funnily enough. I don't think so either.
But yet, it keeps so many assassins alive. For so many years.
Yeah, centuries even.
As
long as there are bales of hay, there will be assassins to jump into them.
I think it amounts to nearly 2.5 millennia that they've been keeping assassins alive. Okay, some of them weren't actually assassins, predating the assassins and hidden ones, the precursors of the assassins, but still.
To a more recent.
Why do they call
You
it a
did well
haymaker?
to drive Robert from here.
I don't
His
know.
force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget.
Very good.
I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals.
He chose to expose
Never
himself.
compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Murder time.
Indeed. Second tenant. Wasn't that the part of the Journey's End episode of Doctor Who?
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Honey.
Oh, by the way, Dan, have you been watching Miss Marvel?
Not yet, no.
No, it's quite good.
I still haven't watched Moon Knight either.
Oh, that is also quite good. Oscar Isaac is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, Oscar Isaac is Oscar Isaac, so...
Yeah.
Thought of yours in defense of Robert Downey Jr. in any Marvel film.
Seb says, Moon Knight was great. Think it's probably my favourite of the new shows. I should watch that again at some point. I wonder when we're going to watch The Boys. The time will come.
There's another door on the other side. Go left.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways
Thinking
to
in
improve
the
his faith.
RoboCop game when it comes out. I didn't even know there was a RoboCop game upcoming.
It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I
I don't really want to play as any kind of cop, robo or otherwise.
Cop, I believe, is the answer there.
Sorry?
In response to the chat log.
Yeah, because cop. Okay.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Desmond.
Damn it, they locked the door.
What were you expecting, Mr. Miles?
I don't understand that, not just because Dan is rather quiet. I'll explain later.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy,
It's about
Doc.
the curse of
Waking up
fatal
to you
death.
standing over me.
You've
been watching me
thing
sleep?
to wake up to.
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea,
I'm not
Mr.
being
Miles.
cavalier, I'm
If the
being,
deaths of a few people,
what
evil
time period are
people,
we in?
no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well,
Crusades.
it seems a small
I'm not being
sacrifice.
cavalier, I'm being a crusader.
What do you mean almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired
Well, not
analogy,
an actual
corruption is
crusader.
no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess.
I mean, you're right,
You've got
but
a
you're
better
wrong about
solution.
why.
What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
You're right, but you're wrong about why you're right. That's like opposing a totalitarian regime because one of them happened to sleep with your girlfriend. You've arrived at the correct response, but not for the right reasons.
It's back onto the stabby bed, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Seriously, it looks like it should be stabbing you in the back. Matrix style.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Let's lower the volume just a bit so we can be heard better. The stabby bed? What is this? Homeopathy? You're thinking of acupuncture. Homeopathy is the one with water.
Whenever you're ready, just select the memory you'd like to visit.
One of the defences I heard of homeopathy is the great thing about homeopathy is you can't overdose. You can drown.
Yeah. Indeed. It's water. Come on, you're healing yourself. Give yourself the credit.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?
Is one quoting Dara O'Brien on the matter, as I was?
Yep.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Killing some pursuers will make it easier to escape. You don't say.
I am
Kill them all.
alive,
Makes it even easier.
but I saw you stab
Yeah.
me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
Does anyone imagine what
So
acupuncture
it
would
is.
actually be like?
But you, my son, have
no, I
not
don't
found
suppose I
inner
have.
peace. It manifests in ugly ways.
Very
You are arrogant
localized
and
pins and
overconfident.
needles, I imagine.
Were you not the one to
But,
say that nothing is true and
Yeah.
everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
But that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Which implies that in this matter of security, he could tell you more. But that would defeat the purpose of the test. You've been demoted.
You've lost counter kills. Oh no.
Oh no.
You've lost a lot of things, let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta find this traitor.
What is he doing?
And not kill him.
Yeah. I don't even think I have the hidden blade
Safety
anymore.
and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Right, so they happen to have already found the traitor. They're just
And
using this as a training exercise. Yeah, I don't even have the hidden blade anymore. I've got no weapons at all.
You can just punch a guy.
Yeah.
and promptly get brutally murdered by everyone around you.
Yeah, who have weapons which I do not.
Can't just do that anytime you like.
Sorry.
Sorry, important assassin business going on. I mean, sorry, Kevin Crew, out the way.
Sorry.
Do not do that again.
No, I think if this sort of thing had happened to Anakin, he wouldn't have been humbled. He would have just left the Jedi and gone more arrogant.
Yeah.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Musun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket
Doing
weaver
that might
carries
have
them for
prevented
him.
his fall to the dark.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah,
Or
but the weaver
accelerated
delivered him a
evil.
letter just before the attack. I suspect
Okay,
it held the
so
order
Jedi
to open the
Palpatine
gate.
would have had much
Then
easier
speak
time
to the
sinking
Weaver.
his claws in.
He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared. Hiding
think,
for fear of
um,
being dragged into this.
The easiest thing that would have
Probably
prevented
inside
it
one of
is,
his own baskets.
yes, Anakin leaving the Order, but to be with Padme. I mean, it's not as if he couldn't get a job. Like, he's a very skilled individual. And, you know, Padme's a high-profile senator.
So, having a Jedi bodyguard and who is also an expert mechanic, very helpful.
Yeah. You know, they'd get by. And, you know, he wouldn't need to involve himself in matters of, whatever. He could have gone back to pod racing. I mean, I don't think that's legal on Coruscant, but he could have, yeah. I mean, I suppose if he wanted to go to the lower levels and find an underground pod racing circuit, that would be a thing he could do.
In civilized worlds, it's known as swoop racing, and you have slightly smaller engines.
Ah. Malastine.
Malastare is world noted for its pod racing as well. I think it's also the homeworld of Sebulba.
Please, just one.
Yeah.
We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here.
Okay.
Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see
still
what I
hear
can
me
do,
all
but
right, right?
please, I need to be alone right now.
Yeah.
Come back later.
As you wish.
And assume near the Cypress Tree. Cyprus is away from here. We're in Jerusalem.
You'll see.
Yes,
All your
yes,
eyes
I
will
believe
be
that this is
opened to
it's
the truth.
referring to the tree in which I believe Judas Iscariot
Please not do that again.
A better place.
hung himself from.
Like Al-Mualim, would see this dream destroyed.
What is he doing?
I don't understand.
I see the way you look at me.
Probably wrong.
Hear the
but-
things you say. A traitor!
Yeah.
I'm not a traitor!
But it is
It's
believed.
Al-Mualim who's betrayed us!
Yeah.
You'll see! Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth! We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one! A better place where all might live as equals! But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed!
Person
I
preaching
see
the
the way you
Bible.
look at me.
Who's the traitor?
Hear the things you say. A traitor? I'm not a traitor. It's Al-Mualim who's betrayed us. Today's attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Follow the despot to a secluded place and beat him until he speaks. Now you're speaking my language.
You cannot beat him until he can't speak. You only to beat him till he speaks. My God, he's like a hitman target, deliberately making himself vulnerable at the worst
I do not
times.
wish to be disturbed. Is it a fight you want? Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused
Yeah,
of
this is a pretty
betraying
good
our brotherhood
framing
and
device.
opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair,
He has a
and have earned the right
remarkably
to carry a blade
pointy
once more.
stand-up chin-like beard.
Yeah.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child, we've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Okay, I got the hidden blade back.
Apparently he looks exactly like Desmond right now.
Yep.
And this bleeding effect, probably.
Yeah.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Practice fight. Okay. Okay,
You must be busy. I understand.
Okay, that's enough of tutorials.
You must be busy. I understand.
I am indeed. We got 14 of these buggers to get through.
Do not merely hold your blade, become one with it. Ha! Yeah.
Okay, so now... Right, we're out back. Do we have a fast... Like, we do have a fast travel system, I seem to remember. But... I can't presently use it.
You do seem to be heading the wrong way.
Ah. Okay, I just... Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wonder what is up.
Wee.
Someone tell me why she's doing that.
Mike, what do you think?
What's got him so bothered?
I've never known so many people comment on a person running.
Those guards' hands must be starting to cramp, constantly holding their swords like that.
Yeah.
This seems the most efficient way to make sure the guards are useless if you're attacked.
Ah, which horse should we mount?
I like one, it matches the robes.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yes, I can blend in the crowd with a horse.
Yep. That's not gonna stand out at all.
Where are my empty coconut halves?
You got 2 empty halves of coconut and you're banging them together.
Where did you get the coconuts? We found them.
Found them in Mercia. The coconut's tropical.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them.
Brought over by a swallow.
Watch it!
I'm not even.
I should kill you for
eyes,
that!
fool. If you value your life, you won't do that again.
Oh yeah, the viewpoints. Yes, this is a Ubisoft game after all. Synchronization towers.
I much prefer the Forge Towers from the Mordor games.
Yeah. That watch it would be good in an ad for a TV show. Watch it! From a certain point of view.
Yes, it's all true, from a certain point of view.
What? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong horse.
So we want the one that complements the robes.
Yeah.
Not the one that looks slimming. To Damascus. That is a... Okay, well I suppose we'd, I mean, I suppose we'd better synchronize viewpoints for the sake of efficiency. Yeah. Trust me, when it comes to Odyssey, there are a lot of them.
Oh, I believe you. The game industry hasn't learned that just because you can have a bigger map doesn't mean you should. Okay, so... viewpoint in this direction, presumably.
Yeah, you'll be wanting to climb upwards around here. Really.
What's going on? What have
You will not get away from me!
Oh, I appear to have exposed myself.
Oh my.
Huh.
But you did sort of almost land on him with a horse.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, screw it. I won't bother with the viewpoints. We're supposed to be going to Damascus. Let's just go.
To Damascus, where they make the good steel.
Yeah. Oh, but there's one. I mean, we might as well synchronise the ones we do have.
I mean, it's on your route.
Yeah. If I stole something from Damascus, that'd be a Damascus steel, says that. It's good scenery, says Jack. Yes, it is. I am surprised they never remastered this one.
That's the rumour going around at the moment. It's getting its remaster this year. But of course, its 15th anniversary.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a really determined guard following you.
Yeah. Not at all like the one in the tutorial. Would you be able to have your PlayStation and Discord set up?
Probably.
Oh, good. Because, once I can screen share with you, once we get to any of them past this one, you following along with the audio won't be an issue.
Yeah.
But also, the microphone in the PS5 controller, which is the only one it will recognise because it won't take the one in my camera for some reason, is awful. So I might still need to be on Discord to chat with you.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You'll never get away!
That one, not quite as determined as the one before, actually gave up.
Yep. Other one pursued us doggedly.
Keep up with me! Don't let him get away!
No, for goodness sake.
Now!
More guards.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
Synchronization tower.
Find him! I found him! He's here!
Oh, yeah.
Find him. I found him. No!
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we already lost. God favors me. I will not win.
Okay.
You don't have the murder parry, so...
Alright, I may actually have a bit more.
I will end your life.
I might more than I can chew here.
No chance against me. God is on our side. Me while you still can. You won't get away from me. Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Well, you've healed a fair bit, so...
Oh, got him.
Now you might as well do the synchronization point on the building next door, just...
Yep.
For reasons.
Maybe you shouldn't have given. You should have given thought of armed guards. Armed guards. Shut the hell up.
I like this view. It is a nice view. There's also half a dozen corpses down there.
Okay, to Damascus.
Again.
Jerry, clear up all the Damascus. Okay, we're nearly there.
How much space this is meant to be like representative of the world map? It really shows the size difference. That this is still within one small section of Valhalla.
Will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Yeah.
Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
Finish him by breaking his legs. Reminds me of my favourite line from Futurama. I always feared he might run off like this. Why? Why? Why didn't I break his legs? Okay, Damascus. Yeah, I seem to recall that the story unfolds as you kill these 9 targets.
We can do whatever we wish. You're hurting me.
Banwazi.
I'll have your head.
I'll have your head. This won't end well.
Pathetic.
It makes sense for the early Assassin's Creed games that the actual assassination is the storyline as opposed to how it gets in some of the later ones.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. Dark days indeed.
That's what you killed. Was still moving while you were talking with the older gentleman.
Yeah.
Something caught your eye? Come see what I've to offer.
Bring out your dad. Bring out your dad.
Bring out your dad.
You, sir, you look like you need something. You won't find battle prices
I'm not
anywhere.
dead. Yeah, he says he's not dead.
Yes, he is. I'm not. Well, he soon will be. He's very ill. I'm getting better. No, you're not. You'll be
Something
stuck dead
caught
in a
your
moment.
You'll find everything
We've
here.
Gets an
my
entire
friend.
song in
There's
Spamalot,
nothing.
that one.
Anything wonderful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here.
I wish I'd seen Spamalot.
Come, have a look.
I don't suppose it's still running.
Blind of never finding anything useful at the other
It
merchant stalls.
occasionally goes on
That
tour.
won't happen here.
Oh, does it?
Like what you see?
Right.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we wish. Stop
Yeah,
this,
I've
please.
not seen it,
You're
but I
hurting
know
me,
the
please. I've
I
done
got the
nothing
soundtrack.
wrong. Why are you doing this? Pay
Out
for
for
your
your
sins.
Why
Maybe you have a clue. This is it.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
that didn't go well.
Punch.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop.
We found a witch. May we burn her? How do you know she is a witch?
Well, she looks.
Look at her. She's got the crooked nose and the wart.
But you are
It's not my
dressed.
real
I have
nose.
many things, too many things. Ah, you seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in a customer. Finest wares in
Right,
all
I'm
the
going to
land.
have to go for a moment because I've got a phone call.
Oh, okay. I'll
You are wise.
I'll hold the fort.
You,
My merchandise is without fear. I am at the right place. There's no better merchant than I. Want a bargain? I'm your man. I am at your service.
everything you'll ever need.
Okay, I made it inside Damascus.
Your man. Come, come. Listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shoddy goods, then come see me.
I wonder where these will take me.
Here.
Well, when they say everything is permitted, they obviously exclude dying. Yes, that would appear to be the case.
Come, people. Come see
Imagine if Damascus was a real place.
Come on, come on. I've much to say.
Was I mean, it was. It slash is. Oh, right, now I'll walk you around for a bit and then head back out. Alright, so I'll tie it here. Scholars.
I have to offer.
Now I have to find the assassin that can help me. Easiest way to do that is synchronize viewpoints.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
I have many things, too many things. No?
Come
You
on.
seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in a customer. I have everything you'll ever need.
You've something to say?
I have exactly what you need.
I am at your service.
Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything perfect.
Aye, you're in the right place.
Let me show you everything I have.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
To the right place. There's no better merchant than I.
Of course, the Christian king and his army of infidels.
You won't find better prices anywhere.
The will of God
Everything
and
here,
must
my
be
friend.
made to
There's
pay.
nothing I do not have.
Everywhere they rise,
You look like
they leave only suffering in
Could
their
I
wake.
interest you in
They
this?
say it is a crusade.
No? Well, there's more.
A crusade
Much more.
for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
So,
Be wary, friends.
He's going
The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its
Could I
defense.
interest you in this?
Seems a tragedy.
No? Well, there's more.
But I
Much
say,
more.
this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no
oh, I am
greater
streaming this on a
glory than this.
PS3, by the way.
Like what you see?
Want a bargain? I'm your man.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
Sure of it. Take a look.
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
How you doing in the chat? How's things? In the comment section. I forgot to synchronize. I forgot. I went to all that trouble of getting to the top and forgot to synchronize. Hey.
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Where?
Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. It is our duty to defend it.
Okay. Hay is for horses. One out of 9 viewpoints within the poor district of Damascus. Ah, there is the assassin's symbol. I shall go to
The
it.
English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
You'll find
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor, to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Praise be Salahadin!
He's going to cause trouble.
Why are you doing that? What is that man doing?
Has he lost his mind?
He's going to hurt himself.
What's wrong with him?
It's one thing I do like about this game is
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
the atmosphere for the towns is really good. Like, you know, you get the actual sense of a bustling marketplace here, and people talking. You know. Okay, so I have apparently arrived at the place. Maybe he's inside. How about that? Maybe the person is inside the building and not on the top of it.
Die, thief!
Yeah, there we are. Right, we're in the Assassin's Bureau. I'm gonna just pour myself a drink while I give Dan a couple of minutes to finish with his phone call before continuing. I doubt he would hold it against me if I continued with this just while he was gone, though. Why can't secretive shadow organizations have more accessible entrances? I know, right? I mean, as a guy in a wheelchair, I would greatly appreciate a ramp into the Assassin's Bureau. Like... Okay, am I still audible? Everything's still good?
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass? A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him. Surely you remember how to track an enemy. Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand. Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor. What can you tell me of him? Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you. I assume you want me to return to you when this is done? Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life. As you wish. Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the Bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand? Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood. Very well. Off you go.
If all of us entered a tontine, which of us would win? The last one to survive. Because that's how a tontine works. Are you asking who I think among us is the most likely to live the longest? Yeah, to be honest, Jack, I think it's probably you.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Help me! Somebody help me!
Die, thief!
When will you stop acting like a fool?
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching. Waiting. He
The what?
tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. And take up arms against our enemies. In whatever way you can.
You there! Yes, you! Come! Come! See what I've to offer!
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
You look like you need something. Yes, you! Come! Come! See what I've to offer!
Come on, come on! I've much to sell.
This is why you've come to me. Come! Come see what I've to offer. Everything new. I've got everything perfectly priced. You seem to know exactly
You there!
what
Yes,
want.
you! Come! You need!
I'm
I'm sure of it!
not.
Take a look! See if I'm not
You
right!
want to see what I've to offer. Everything's new. Everything's perfectly priced.
Take a look! Listen here, citizen! If you're tired of shoddy goods, then come see me! My merchandise is not here! What's he doing that for?
Do you understand?
Yes.
Thanks, I think. Well, you just seem like the least likely among us to do something that would get you killed.
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those
Make
who
of
say
that
too much.
what you will.
I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
You dirty other merchants. How dare you?
To the earth! After that!
Hey, what the fuck, man?
I'll take you down! Get him! I could have been killed! On the market, I'm your man! Come, come!
Could I interest you in this thing? No? No, there's not much in you are mine. Which is why you'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I cannot find squares in all the land.
I have exactly what you need.
Listen here, citizen!
Some of my way.
If you're tired of shoddy goods, then come
You ever see someone do that before? I have.
I've much to sell.
Something caught your eye?
Why would anyone want to do that? Why
Come,
would he
people.
do that?
Come see what I have to offer.
Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed.
My good people, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. Come, people. Come see what I have to offer.
Please, I've done nothing.
Go!
Why are you doing this?
Don't kill me!
cause favors me. You will not win. You haven't noticed, but it's already lost. I saw him.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
This is an ill omen.
Oh, you get... Oh, there is a purpose to it. It does unlock ways to aid you around the city.
Like what you see?
Climb a viewpoint to locate them. Okay, I need a viewpoint. Where's the nearest one? It's probably that one.
Something caught your eye?
Sorry.
Are you quite done? Has he lost his mind?
Have you been able to get Edo across? I haven't got that one now.
Is there a reason
I
for
think
him
I
to
had
do
it
that?
on my last computer.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. And take up arms against He's our going to enemies hurt himself. in whatever way When you he does, can. I won't help him.
Heh.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
For my other Yu-Gi-Oh product, I'm going to need someone who has it. Well, Seb's got it, I believe. I see him. Discord tells me he's on it from time to time.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will
So,
march on
how did you manage to do it?
Oh, it wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the gods were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
Dan's been gone for a bit.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem.
Return to the Bureau to begin your assassination mission. You may also continue to do more investigations if you wish.
The city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our
Go
duty
away!
to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
You should stop acting like a child.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they rise.
So Tamir gave the man his food, and when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant...
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
There are secretive Brotherhood that posts their logo outside the roof of their building.
Die, thief!
Oh.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Altair, welcome, welcome! I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
This is the time to strike. Are we ready to attack? We are. And many people will die.
Like what you see? You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have. You want it, I've got it.
Doing that?
scared of never finding anything useful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here.
You know, this is old hardware, but it still looks good. Oh, right. Still more climbing to do.
Ow! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Won't anyone help me?
No, sorry,
Dirty
no time.
thief! I'll have your hand for that!
That hurt! Stop it, please!
What do you want? You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Tell me, please!
Ala Rislik!
Die! Infidels! Infidels to the infidels! How can one expect to defeat me? Yeah! Go to death now! Come back here! Ow! God save us, me! That way! You're mine! May God have mercy on your soul! You'll never get away! Maybe you haven't noticed, but it's already one expected to kill.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
What happened here?
Huh.
What's this?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
What happened here?
Who did this? How?
Just spare a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
The vigilantes help you by blocking your pursuit.
Alright, where are you?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You are wise, which is why you come to me.
Huh. Sorry, I thought that might be Dan. Everything's alright. Sorry, Dan, you might miss the first proper assassination.
The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Would that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place!
We ain't gonna learn anything now, is it?
No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir,
Pathetic.
have any money?
Absolutely pathetic. Where did you learn your craft?
I'm so hungry.
Oh, God, I thought I'd switched to the hidden blade.
Someone should
Be at peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
One would think having a spike shoved into your neck would impede your ability to monologue.
Some of my wares. You there! Yes, you! Come! See what I threw up!
Just a few coins, please. My family's Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Someone should stop him before he hurts himself. Why would anyone want to do that?
Look on the bright side, at least there's not an arrow to the neck with a grass it.
Could I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, I might as well sing it like the viewpoint here.
There will be no stopping him. He will march on your river of possibly be. We must end it. Or it has a chance to begin. It is ours. Has always been ours. It is our duty to defend it until death. Tragedy. But I say, this is an honor. Have a look. To die is disappointing. God. Fighting for
Why are you doing this?
Oh, here we are.
What have I done?
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Assassination complete. Target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles?
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Why does no one in games get under the covers?
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry, she'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand.
Everything you just said.
Or you won't.
No, it wasn't.
I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are. Start your memory already!
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should blend immediately. Even the slightest disturbance will attract his attention.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Acre or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
Short blade. New ability gained counter kill. Ah, excellent. I require no practice. Although, I do appear to be going the wrong way.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
What's this? Tell me why he's doing that.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
And that's gonna make fighting a lot easier. Because
you must be busy. I understand. Such wild swings will give your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
What the fool? When will you stop acting like a fool?
He looks like he's being chased by someone.
That man seems to be in a hurry. He's going to hurt you. Please be more careful.
What would cause him to run like that?
Be more careful.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
okay, so where are we going? To Jerusalem or to Accra? Any preferences in the chat? No?
If you value your life,
didn't stick around for long enough for him to say what I should do if I value my life. What if I value my life, guard, from a few yards ago?
Si vous l'apercevez, ne le laissez pas.
Okay, there's a few too many of them there, even for me. But I want to have a go at fighting them anyway. It looks like we're heading for Accra. Got past the 2 hour mark. Yeah, I know. But
could you please be there?
Dan's not back yet. I can't really just say, oh, by the way, you missed the rest of our stream that we were doing. so I'm going to give it a while longer. You are, of course, not obligated to stay and watch if it's getting a little too long for you. Well, since we're here...
Whoa. Oh, De Matafina is mine! You won't get away from me! Bin die Rache Gottes!
Dan's not coming, my associates have seen to that. I have a little more faith in him than that. Oh, wrong way.
Lass ihn nicht entheilen! Ja!
Your faith in your friend is your weakness. Your faith in that low-rent Team Rocket you call an assassin squad is yours. Dan will not be so easily killed.
So ich dich wiedersehe. Ja!
You use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Come on.
Ow!
I see a way in.
This is actually quite amusing. This is actually quite amusing.
Stop this, please.
Tu
You're
as un
hurting
problème?
me. Don't hurt me.
Ukhra Wazir.
Heathen! This is where you die!
Heathen!
Keep
Don't
up
die
with him!
for
Don't
that!
let him get away! Your life ends now! This is where you die!
You can't get away from me! Come on, don't make me laugh.
Luck! Give me luck!
Why am I using the knife?
I'll get you!
Die, heathen!
You're supposed to be a
You will not be demonstrated I will make you bleed!
I'm supposed to be afraid.
You haven't won yet!
Should probably up the brightness. Next chance I get.
I will make you bleed!
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured I won't forget it. There's a murderer loose.
Okay, yeah, and these will.
All right then. Where are
Let
you?
me in.
Tell
Oh,
me you've a
Dan's
murderer
alright.
nearby.
I'm still muted on the Discord call. Tempted to reenact that one Alan Partridge
Who
scene.
saw what happened here?
Why do people in Accra have British accents? Would you like to have me do it? Sorry, this was the plan for this was just going to be a me and Dan thing.
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
He's gonna hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him.
It's the same dialogue. It's just in different accents.
What is that man thinking?
Decide which. I find I do better with longer streams with less
Leave,
voices in
peasant,
my head.
before I make you. Your life ends now!
And that is...
You die here! He couldn't have gone far! There he is! That's not... Get him! Get him!
Get him!
Heathen! You'll die for that! Who's responsible for this?
Not me. I am thinking, now that I've got the PS3 streaming server, I am thinking of at one point going through all the Metal Gear Solid games. You'd be welcome to join for that.
There are reasons for him to do that.
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? Money, sir. I'm poor. I'm hungry. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. Money.
You hear about Elaine? The archer who guards the eastern wing? Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night. How can he continue to work knowing what's to come? He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can. You aren't there now? No. I've family business of my own to attend to. Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion. He won't. Long as you stay silent. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
It's interesting to go back to the beginning after so long.
Hello.
Ah, Dan, you're back. Huzzah! How are you doing? I was a bit worried there.
Okay, sorry about that. My dad called, and then a pair of Templars kicked down the front door and had to deal with them.
Oh, those will be Jack's associates that he mentioned. He said, Dan's not coming, my associates have seen to that. I told him you're not so easily killed. Yeah. Unfortunately, you've missed the first assassination, but I've got the counter kill now.
You have no business here. Leave.
No business, eh?
Yeah, I did manage to see the first assassination just watching without any sound, but
oh, I see.
But I can go back and watch it on the stream afterwards.
Yeah, I'm going to archive these on my YouTube channel anyway.
Yeah.
The counter kills are quite satisfying to me. Ow! Arrow in the back. Ah!
Is it worse than an arrow in the knee?
I mean, it depends where in the back it lands, I would imagine. Because the knee is a very painful place to get shot in. I'm told.
Yeah. Yeah. As we have learnt from many an Ord, he used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
God, imagine the Dragonborn being stopped by one arrow to the knee.
That would be quite the yell of pain he gives out, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
It's going to hurt someone, I know.
Vegeta after having his arm broken. Vegeta after having his arm broken by 18 and Abridged comes to mind. The yell of pain.
Yeah, or just Vegeta yelling whenever his pride was injured.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is great.
Yes,
Like,
it is.
Like, say what you will about the Bardock special, about him going back in time and how kind of dumb that is, but Takahata 101's Super Saiyan power-up scream from the abridged version of that is actually one of my favourite power-up screams, like, overall. So, like, you know, the existence of the abridged version justifies the presence of that special to me. Mind you, like, I'm not overly fussy about my Dragon Ball. They don't seem to care much about canon, so neither will I. Mind you, I think it's a cultural thing. The Japanese generally don't pay so much attention to those things. They don't seem to care about spoilers either.
He's gonna hurt himself, and when he does,
That is why I went out of my way to find a way to watch the new movie. Which Seb hasn't seen yet, I will just mention. And
yeah. All I will say is there is a sufficient amount of screaming in it.
Yeah, indeed.
You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life!
Yeah, but the canon in Dragon Ball doesn't matter so much because Toriyama can't remember half of it at the time. Like, he didn't remember Gohan went beyond 2.
Yeah, or that 3 wasn't 2. He thought Super Saiyan 3 was Super Saiyan 2. And, yeah. And also, like, Dragon Ball Xenoverse exists. You know, multiverses have been established as existing.
A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Mualim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospital, and surely keeps his quarters in their district.
Now, I do like him.
Beyond that, I cannot say.
Bardock special.
I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's left of them, are as good a place as any to begin.
No.
There's an abandoned market northwest as well that
the
merits
1812
watching.
overture.
And Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These 3 locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafiq. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
Just going to Alright, let's do this thing. Let's go kill a guy.
Murder time.
Murder time. Okay. It appears we have to synchronize a viewpoint. There's one.
You have no business here. Leave. And so
why does everyone in Accra have, like, British accents?
To gather at our gates. But God is also merciful.
Mind you, this was during the Crusades, so there would have been a fair few British people around.
And so I say to you, repent.
The Crusades weren't terribly long after the Norman invasion, so surely it would have been more French.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Lionheart being the 6th king, starting at William the Conqueror.
Yeah. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard. That's how I know that
Go and pray.
the succession of kings
Ask
is from
God
horrible
for direction.
histories.
If your heart is pure, He will surely answer.
I did hum a bit of that to get to the number.
Stay strong, citizens.
Yeah.
Remain fixed in your beliefs. Though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches.
I need this dealt with now. The ropes are eaten through with rot and must be replaced. If we wait any longer, we risk an accident.
I understand, but what of the houses I'm supposed to repair?
Never mind the citizens. What do they do anyway but cry and complain? It's the knights who sacrifice that the rest of us might live in peace.
But they've nowhere to go, and the rains will come soon.
I won't warn you again, boy. Do as you're told or you'll find yourself in irons.
Yes, sir.
Fuck the
First
poor,
sensible
says
words
that
out of
guy.
your mouth. You've got the plans now. Get to work.
He's a member of Boris Johnson's cabinet, apparently.
You'll not steal from me. God, over here. I'll cut
Oh,
you down.
right, I gotta reinitialize that memory. Alright, bring it on.
And push them from the countryside. Now they retreat to the south, begging Saladin to save them.
The Templars'
But he
armour
will
is
not
absolutely
succeed,
dog
for
shit if you
none
could get through it that
withstand the
easily.
might of King Richard's army. He is graced by God. It is only a matter of time, friends, before all the land is ours once more, just as it was meant to be.
Reinitialize.
Be strong, stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we
There's
can
a murderer
to aid
loose.
them in their cause. Tend to your fields. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice in service.
This is an ill omen.
Gotcha.
Something caught your eye.
Crying map showing candelabras.
Tired of never finding anything useful at those other merchant stores? This won't happen here.
Sorry, just a second. I have a Facebook tab open. I'm sure I closed it, but I must have had another one. And the message sound keeps coming up, and that's going to come up on the recording. So I'm just going to close those. Just for the sake of not having a random sound effect now and then. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Investigation is complete. Back to the Assassin's Bureau. clandestine organization posts its logo on the outside of its headquarters.
Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words.
Yeah, it's not as egregious as in some other games, though, where they post their logo, like in giant 12-foot mosaics on the ground.
Your heart is pure. He will surely answer.
In public space as well, not just in their sanctum, outside their sanctum.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, there it is.
Yeah.
And it's like an arrow pointed. This is where you find the clandestine assassin organization.
Altair? How fares your search for Garnier?
On the roof,
I know
and
when
it does
and how
look like
to
the rest
strike.
of the building
Share
is
your
in
knowledge
fact
with
the
me then.
bureau
He
itself.
lives and
or
works
owned
within
by
the Order's
bureau.
hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Gagne keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go. Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your own. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Strike Garnier while he's tending his patients, before he removes himself from the world around him. So we're going to kill the guy who would found Laboratoire Garnier.
Right, we're off to kill a doctor.
Yep.
Admittedly, it's more Mengele than Seuss. But
Let me! I've done nothing wrong!
Such a strange man.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Okay. Oh, you.
He should stop acting like a child.
He should stop acting like a child.
good that no one
You're no monk. You're
seems to be overly interested in the fact that there is a man just climbing and jumping all over all their roofs.
With a large knife strapped to his back that is not concealed in any way.
And a sword at his
He
hip.
can hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. You're somewhere you shouldn't be.
That never works.
Hey, don't you shoot me. I went to great effort to sneak here. How dare you spot me?
Okay, well, since we're here.
That was a dramatic final exhalation.
Yeah. And this is the... spot. Why aren't you going further up? Come on. Oh, whoa!
No, help! Help me!
That wasn't supposed to
Help me!
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy if thrown to the ground.
Oops.
Yep. Oops.
It is I, master of climbing up Parga.
Oh, I'm back at the bureau.
The Bureau de Murder. Instead of the Bureau de Change.
Indeed. Well, it's change of a sort.
It's not the kind that they want.
Leave this place! To their lives.
You change them from being alive people to being
Leave
dead
and
people.
find yourself tempted. Go and pray. Ask God.
It doesn't really help me get to Euros for a trip abroad.
No, no. Hey, oh.
Why would they do that? Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
I do like how they have like people nattering in the background in this season.
You have no business here. Leave.
Yeah, makes the world believable.
Yeah.
You dare steal in my presence. Double cost for your life. You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that.
Pathetic. The old man's gonna cry. Please, I
What in God's name is he doing?
Be gone, beggar. You need something?
Okay, gonna need to find another way in.
You've no reason to stay here. Leave.
He's gonna hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him.
Do not give up. Without us, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend to your fields. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord. We must all do. Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself? A plague upon his people.
He should stop acting like a child.
Oh, my 15-year-old that one.
Go away, peasant. Make room! What the hell do you want?
Alright, if that's how you want to play it.
Heathen, you'll pay dearly! There's an assassin here! Come
I'm not an assassin, I'm just an average garden variety murderer.
Diamond does it. Bizarre.
Quite amusing.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
That would seem like a good point to go sneaky sneaky.
Indeed.
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me
No!
your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine! Ah!
Take hold of yourself! Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand! All lies and deception! He won't be content until all bow before him!
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
other.
can't keep me here! I'll escape again!
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I'm so sorry. Have you people nothing better to do?
I mean, you won't run away again.
That is true. Now, Farnsworth, why couldn't you have done that? I mean, it does prevent people from running off. Okay, I've got to get in there.
He's awake.
It's you!
And how
Gotta
does
get
it
in
feel
there.
to be whole?
I don't know how you did it.
It wasn't easy, I assure you. You fought.
You die here! Don't you know you've already gone?
There he is.
They're gonna be too hard.
Oh,
Now, you should know better.
holding block doesn't necessarily block everything.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
So I'm dead.
Okay, alright. Now let's see if we can't do this a little more assassin-y. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a harmless monk with a large knife on my back.
He's awake.
Sword in my head.
And how does it feel to be whole?
Now, wouldn't it be
I don't know how you did it.
No reason to stay here.
It wasn't easy, I assure you. You fought hard at first. Most do. Now it's not the hard parts.
I owe you my life. I'm yours to command. Thank you. Thank you for freeing me.
Thank you for letting me.
Oh, there he is.
An assassin!
You think you can lose me?
Oh, how the hell am I... This doctor guy is pretty mean with a blade, apparently.
Yes, he's cutting people apart for fun.
Oh yes. I should have guessed there'd be some transferable utility there.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah or by
You need something?
Oh, there he is.
I've been called worse.
Oh.
He stirs. How did you do it? My ways. The worst is over then. Tired. Then rest, my child.
There he is.
You've no reason to stand here.
My legs! You bastard! Broke both my legs!
For your own good. You were going to
What is
hunt.
it now?
To win.
Get away from me!
One day we'll look back on this and laugh.
I'll kill you.
I doubt that.
Your presence, your noise. No reason to go. Leave.
Assassin!
You must be taught discipline.
Gotcha.
Let go your burden. I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close
Took
my
him
eyes,
down like a true
I must
hero,
know
stabbing him in
what
the
will
back of the
become
neck.
of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burn.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
As I said before,
You truly believe
one
you
would
were
think
helping
having
them?
a spike shoved into your neck
what
would
I
be
believe.
monologuing.
It's what I know.
You can never stop
Get away! You can't get away from me!
That was uncalled for. The counter kill kind of breaks fighting in this game. Once you got the timing down, that is. Then they're not pulling them directly behind you. Should I just run?
You seem to be doing okay at the moment.
That's it, run, cowards. Okay, yeah, there's no further reason to kill them. Oh.
Death to the assassins!
Alright, if that's what you want.
I'll get you!
Killed you!
It's nice of them to wait politely while you kill their friend in a highly exposed position. Just out.
Why aren't you attacking?
You die here!
Play. That's why some of them aren't attacking.
Now, you should know better.
Oh, you're running. Okay.
Now, where's the front door? I believe it's to your left.
Okay.
There it is.
And we might as well synchronise that viewpoint while we're here, if we can get up there.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Be not afraid.
Or I could just head for the bureau again. Speed is the name of the game here.
Run away from the large number of angry Templars.
Assassin! Don't let him get away!
With their church
You
bells
don't know
going.
I'm an assassin.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
What's he doing? Oh, there's a viewpoint there. Might as well synchronise that.
After dealing with this guy first, of course.
Yep, naturally. Looks pretty good for a 15-year-old game, I will say.
Yeah. No, that does not look like a comfortable sitting position.
No, indeed not. To the bureau!
I have some money to change.
Why couldn't Qui-Gon have just exchanged his Republic credits for whatever currency they used on Tatooine at the time?
Probably because no one would accept Republic credits.
But Tatooine is like a smuggler's hub. There must have been some sort of currency exchange.
Most likely you would have had to have dealt with the Hutt, and the amount he had was probably not enough to be worth the Hutt's attention.
Let him there! Get him!
Fair enough. Oh, hide to the corner.
I love when there's someone too close that they have the roof closed and then you kill them and it's automatically opened.
What news, Altair?
Garnier is dead.
So much for...
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
So much for the
There is something
Garnier
else.
Sleek and Shine series.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Garnier seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay, assassination complete. Return to Al Mualim. Fast forward memory to Masyaf. Yeah. Oh, you're holding up, Dan.
Knives. Refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing sons.
Yeah. Okay then. Shall we call that part 1 then?
Yeah.
We've ended an assassination. Okay. We hope you've enjoyed this. For all intents and purposes, planets that exist outside the Republic are in a completely different universe. Well, yeah, but they smuggle from the Republic, surely.
Have you news for me, Altair?
Oh, we'll wait to the end of this
Garnier
cutscene and then
Denapus
we'll
is dead.
call this
Excellent.
end of part
We
1.
could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet,
What is it?
the Doctor insisted his work was noble. And looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair. Herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with its rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace.
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Alright, what did we just get? New weapon gained throwing knives. New ability gained tackle. I mean, he could... So, did he forget how to tackle, or was he just not allowed to?
No rugby until you level up again.
Oh, fine. Okay, well, we're gonna have to call that part 1, I think. It auto-saves, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Ah, well, if it doesn't, we'll, Ollie, use tackle. If it doesn't, it won't be long before we get back to the point, where we are. We hope you've enjoyed this, the first edition of Assassin Sundays. We're going through the whole franchise. Although I should mention, because it's a Ubisoft game, Ubisoft are a bad company, and you shouldn't give them money, for many, many reasons. Okay. With that disclaimer out of the way, same time, same place next week?
Yeah.
Tentatively?
Try.
Alright. We will see you next week for part 2 of Assassin Sundays.
See you then.
See you then.